Hey guys, YGOSmurf here, and today we're going to be going over Cyber Volcanics thanks to a comment by this guy. Videos by YGOSmurf. Be creative.
Alright guys, well we got Cyber Dragon Volcanics. I'm going to be going over the cards in the deck, how many of them we got, how effective they are in the deck, and what they're used for. I'm going to start out with Cyber Dragon. Obviously it's Cyber Dragon, it's 2100 5-star light machine dragon. We're going to go next to Cyber Dragon Core. It's one of the main parts for the Cyber Dragon unit in this deck, mainly because machine dupe in Cyber Dragon Core is amazing. Cyber Dragon Dre. It's helpful in this deck because it makes itself a level 5, and that's what this deck is supposed to do with the Cyber Dragon counterpart. Then we're going to move on to Royal Firestorm Guard. It's a decent card in this deck because we're running Volcanics in it to help with the Cyber Dragon as support. And what it does is it allows you to target 4 Pyro monsters whenever it's summoned to shuffle them back in the deck and draw 2 cards. With Volcanics, you can't go without Volcanic Doomfire. You know, it's 3000 attack, it's hard to play, but you know, with deck style we're running, it shouldn't be very hard to get out there. Next we're going to move on to Volcanic Rocket. It's the searcher for Volcanics. It's going to allow us to search out our trap card that just came out, the Blaze Accelerator Reload. It's a 1900 attack 4-star monster, and it searches the card whenever it's summoned. Next is Volcanic Scattershot. It's going to go counterpart with the Volcanic Reloader, and what it's going to do is whenever it's sent to the graveyard, it inflicts 500 points of damage to the opponent, but whenever it's sent to the graveyard by the effect of a Blaze Accelerator card, you can send all of them from your hand or deck to the graveyard to destroy all monsters your opponent controls and inflict 500 points of damage for each Scattershot sent. So that's 1500 points of damage right there. And then since Blaze Accelerator setups require a lot of ditching cards, we're going to throw in Volcanic Shell at 3. So Volcanic Shell allows you to pay 500 life points to add a shell from your deck to your hand as long as one is in your graveyard. You can resolve this effect as many times as you want as long as it's a different shell each time you're activating. Next we're going to go with 2 Fusion Gates. I think everyone knows what Fusion Gates are thanks to Elemental Heroes. Next we got Instant Fusion. You can pay 1000 life points to special summon 1 level 5 or lower fusion monster from your deck. Machine Duplication, my favorite card for this deck because it allows you to play Cyber Dragons really easy with the help of Cyber Dragon Core. You got a core on the field, its name happens to be Cyber Dragon while it's on the field. Machine Duplication, you just now got 2 regular Cyber Dragons on the field. Mystical Space Typhoon, no much more said about that. It's a Mystical Space Typhoon. Everyone hates it, but everyone loves it. Next we got Polymerization. Again, everyone hates it, but everyone loves it because it does things that we really enjoy, like playing these pesky fusion monsters like Blaze Phoenix the Burning Bombardment Bird, which I'll get into that later. Next we got the new Blaze Accelerator Reload. It's treated as a Tri-Blaze Accelerator while it's on the field, and during either player's turn, main phase specifically, you can send a Volcanic card from your hand to the graveyard to draw a card. Can also, once during either player's main phase, banish this card from the graveyard to send 1 Volcanic monster from your deck to the graveyard. It can be very helpful because it also activates Scattershot's effect, which, like I said, destroys all monsters on the field and deals 500 for each Scattershot sent. Next we got Ceasefire, so this helps against Shadalls and other cards that rely on those pesky flip effects. Next, it's a card people aren't really known of, but I like it. Compulsory or Escape Device. Each player chooses 1 monster they control and shuffles it into the deck. Well, what if both players only have 1 monster, you know? And this deck's good about getting cards out when you need it. Next we got Compulsory Evacuation Device. Obviously you know what that does. Target 1 monster, send it back to the hand. Next we got Cyber Network. A good way to get monsters on the field for those rank 5s. It's a good way to swarm, set up for your next turn. Next we got Fiendish Chain. We were going to run with breakthrough skills, but instead we decided Fiendish Chain would be better because 1, it can be used to stop attacks, 2, it's still a really good card to stop effects, and 3, it adds another card on the field for the Blaze Phoenix the Burning Bombardment Bird's effect, which, like I said, we'll get into that in a minute. Next we got Threatening Roar, trying to get more of the keep your field advantage, stop attacks when we don't want them. It's also chainable. Alright, the main card of the deck, for Volcanic side rather, is the Blaze Phoenix the Burning Bombardment Bird. This card's been one of my favorite cards for a while because once per turn, depending on how many cards are on the field, deals 300 points of damage for each one on the field, including your opponent's, so it racks up pretty quick, and it has 2800 attack. Granted, you can't attack the turn you use it, but who needs that whenever you can deal 1500 points of damage each turn just by an effect? And it specifically is the only one that can't attack when you use its effect, so you still have the Cyber Dragons to overwhelm and overpower. Next is Cyber Twin Dragon. Cyber Twin has always been an iconic part of Cyber Dragons, you know, the double attack 2800 beater. Can't really get past it unless you try really, really hard. Next is the new card Elder Entity Norden. It's good for a quick rank 4. Next we got Ignition Beast Volcanon. Now he's in here kind of like the Blaze of Phoenix Burning Bombardment Bird. He is a pyro and a machine fused together just like the bird, but he's more in there for attack. His effect is whenever he is fusion summoned, you can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy that target, and also destroy this card. If both monsters were destroyed, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the monster in the graveyard that was targeted by this effect. So he's more in there as a support, but he can have his in-game wins. Just cards are situational. So next card is Panzer Dragon. Panzer Dragon is only in here for the instant fusion. Instant fusion will allow us to play our Nova a lot easier since he's a 2 level 5 machine type monsters. Next we got Constellar Pallades. Unfortunately, Cyber Dragon Infinity is only an OCG card at the moment, but if he does ever come out in TCG, he would definitely be a contender for this deck. To be honest, he's one of the more overpowered cyber cards I've ever seen. Next we got number 101 Silent Honor Arc. Everyone knows what Honor Arc is, so I'm gonna... And then number 61 Volcanosaurus. This is one of my favorite cards as well because it's been kind of an underrated card in my opinion. I think it's always been pretty good since it came out. Once per turn you can detach one exit material from this card, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy that monster, and inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack points. Alright, well this has been John, thanks for listening.
So that was Cyber Volcanics, and thanks to John, he created that deck without ever really thinking of it. He saw a Bombardment Bird and ran with it, and that's why I had him do the deck profile. Hopefully you like this, and if you did, go ahead and show me by giving it a thumbs up. Do you think that we could have included any other cards or done anything differently? Go ahead and post those in the comments below. I'd like to know, because I'd like to make this deck better with your help. As always, share this video so your friends know what you're talking about. Subscribe to me if you deem me worthy. Support me if you wish. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.